Hello guys and welcome to another shining day. Today we are going on a camping trip and I'm just making some sandwiches for the camping trip. I've already packed some food, like I packed some protein drinks and some water so we can stay hydrated, and I'm also just making Kate's one. Sorry, I always forget Kate's name. And then I'm just gonna close up the lunchbox and I'm just gonna put that on the bench for now. And this is so cute, but Kate and Haley is just watching some shows on my computer. Kate, can I have Haley for a second so I can go take her to Grandma's? Okay, Mama. Stay here though. I won't be gone for too long. Just gotta find my keys. There we go. Okay, well, okay guys, I'm back from dropping Haley off. Okay, well, and now I'm back inside and I'm all ready to go. Okay, get off my computer. Because I want you to have some, just gonna give you a slice of watermelon before we go. Okay, let me go get us the stuff that we need to pack. Do you want to get Mr. Snuggles? I'll get Mr. Snuggles. Okay, well, let's go. Okay, I'm finally back upstairs. The elevator had to go off. I am going to get the first bag. Now this is my bag, and then that's Haley's bag. And Haley's gonna pack her bag, and let me just grab. Okay, well, Kate is going to pack her own bag, and I'm gonna pack my bag. I'm gonna ask Kate which bag she wants. Kate said she wants the blue bag, so I put the green bag back because I was going to have the orange bag. So I gave Kate the blue bag and I put it on the couch so she could put everything she wanted in there. And Kate sat down to put all her stuff in, and I started to put all of her stuff in. So what I put in was some money, my clothing, my tent, and that was all. And I packed the lunchbox. Kate put in Mr. Snuggles, her pink tent, and then her clothes. She had one summer clothing, one pajamas, and a raincoat. And that is all we packed. carry the lunchbox because it was lighter, but I carried the 2 bags to the car. Then Kate realised all of a sudden that she needed her sleeping bag, so I went to go get her sleeping bag. But she came with me, except we realised that her bag was big enough to put everything we needed in there, so we shoved everything in there, and we went off to the car to go to head off to the campsite. So guys, I realised that we should probably take a map and an umbrella, so I put those in, and then we thought we headed off. And I could not forget my phone and the keys back into the house. So I put those in, even if there's probably not going to be any reception. Well, let's hope it is. Anyways, let's head off. So we're just going to get out the camper van because we just arrived to the campsite, and Kate rode in the back with the things. The place looked really nice, and there was also these 2 little bicycles, and me and Kate were definitely going to ride them. We met these 2 really nice people at the park. Their name was Max and Jake, and they had a cute little dog, and it was a girl named Destiny, and it was so pretty and super fluffy. Kate got to pet it, and she really liked that type of dog, so I was thinking once the cat will pass on, we could maybe get that type of dog. There was this little log that we had to pass through, and then I took Kate over it, but then Kate went back over it and slipped and fell into the water from the moss. So I pulled her back up, and she went over it again with a little bit of my help, and then she went back onto the other side all the way to get back on. We also met the ranger at the park, and she was riding a really nice horse. And she also let Kate ride on it. There were more horses that Kate could ride on, and we were going to do that later. But the lady was super nice, and her name was Bethany. Kate really likes horses, and she was really excited. And then the lady hopped back on her horse and said goodbye. And then we headed off to the campsite, and we met. And then the lady also came over to tell us the other horse's name. And we met. And we also just met Kai, one of the horses, and Kate also got to ride Kai, and then we also met Maddie, and Kate really liked to meet all the horses. Then we saw a huge deer that was near the camping spot. The lady had to move the deer on, but luckily she's really good with animals. So she took over the deer and ran it outside of the park. Then we headed onto the campsite, and Kate was super excited to stay there. Anyways, we put down the stuff in the little cabin we were going to be staying in. The cabin was really small, but that was okay because we really liked the outside. There was these little cupboards that stuff in it, and there were also some sleeping bags, so I took one of those sleeping bags. And tomorrow we are going to be going canoeing. Anyways, guys, that will be it for our camping trip on our arriving today, and we'll post in part 2 very soon. Okay, well, we are going to be ending it yet because we're just going to go to bed. Luckily, we also had some little dinner sticks that the lady had already had for us. The sun was starting to set more and we were having dinner, so I told Kate before she ate to go put on her pajamas. So Kate went ahead to grab her little baggie and put on her pajamas. And so Kate grabbed her pajamas and hooked up her bag. I also hooked up my bag and then went to get changed inside of the camper. Kate finished getting changed, put her clothing back inside of there, and went to come take her stick. I told her to hold on to my stick so I could get changed well. And then I put my clothing back into my bag like Kate did. And I also went ahead to take my stick back. So we roasted our sticks on the campfire, which was really nice. And it was super relaxing as well. Me and Kate got a little closer to the fire so we could get almonds a little bit more cooked. Then it was finally ready to eat. So we both sat down to eat ours. And that was super delicious. Then I checked the time, and surprisingly they did have signal. It was already 9:15, so I told Kate to get ready for bed. We were definitely going to be going to bed because it was getting super late. So I got out my tent and I went ahead and set it up inside of the cab and outside of the cabin, and I got out Kate's, and Kate really wanted to do hers, so I let Kate set up her. So I put okay, so I just set this and this one. Okay, that's a weird glitch. Anyways, Kate put her ones next to mine so she didn't get scared or anything. But then I also moved mine a little closer to the fire log. Kate wanted to be next to the box, so Kate put hers next to the box. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. And then I put my ones next to Kate's. I took off my glasses and put them on the shelf. And I got our sleeping bags. And I got Kate's. Kate wanted to watch a movie on my phone, and I said that was fine. Anyways, I took Kate's glasses off and her headpiece, and put on her sleeping bag. I I gave her my phone, and then I was going to go ahead and put Kate to bed, and then put on her sleeping bag. I put on my sleeping bag. I hopped into bed. Well, that's it for it today, guys. And I hope you have a shining day. Bye. Or shining night. Bye, guys.